Elizabeth is incredible. She's very passionate and she demands preparedness from all of her actors, which is incredibly important to me. You cannot fall back on your habits or your little quirks or your things that you think are interesting. She makes you throw all of that away and dig much deeper and challenge yourself in a way that you didn't even know was possible, and I love that.
The best part about her is her ability to see the problem and diagnose it immediately. Like, I feel like she jumps inside my head.
And has no problem telling you
yeah,
that's a problem.
And then you're sitting there for a second and you're upset and you're like, I don't do that. And then you reflect and you're like, that's exactly what I did. Who am I kidding?
She's not gonna tell you what you wanna hear all the time, you know what I mean? She's gonna tell you the truth. If it looks like it needs work or that you haven't rehearsed and you haven't put in the work, then that's exactly what you're gonna hear.
Absolutely. I mean, there's so many schools that I think that'll take your money and they have no problem doing that and passing you through their system or whatever it may be. And the first thing I told Elizabeth was that I want you to get me to where I need to be. And I do not feel like she has fallen short or let me down at all.
So like I remember she was talking about how when she goes home at night, like she stays up late and doesn't get sleep, thinking about like, how can I get Charles to really understand this? How can I get Susie to really express herself? And for me, knowing that she did that made me want to work even harder. I also like her style. Like she comes from like for me, like a New York style background where it's not sugar coated, it's not passive, it's direct, but it's direct to build you up, you know, and there's no confusion about that for me.
Elizabeth is one of the best teachers in LA. I find that with Elizabeth, she explains it to the point where I get it. And I also know that from personal experience, she will help you out. If you are having problems financially or emotionally, she's there to listen to you and to support you in any way she can. And that's just so rare in a teacher. And I'm gonna cry.
As a director, given all the directors I've worked with, I would say she's the easiest. And it's not because she's not demanding, but more she really understands where she's trying to get you and knows how heavy a hand to lay or how light a hand to lay. And you can also be comfortable with it when she says, yep, that's what I need. Good, you're done. You know, put that one on the shelf, relax, go back and do whatever else you're gonna do. You don't have to sit and rack your brain, oh, could I have done something better? She says you nailed it, you nailed it.